Well, hey guys, so I either was clever enough or made the mistake of partially disassembling this little Cruciform lock that was inside this Yale mortise lock we picked in a previous video. So I say mistake because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one back together. I've put together some nasty locks, but this one is going to be a pain. But anyway, here are the key pins. They're all standard, and contrary to my speculations, I pulled out 3 of the top pins, the first ring of them, if you will. They are all normal. You'll see they have like a little cup to them, if I can get him to cooperate, and they're steel. And the cup is to receive the spring because there's very little travel inside this, inside the shell. You can see there's only, 3/8 of an inch or something like that. Here's the plug. Sure, that's still in focus. Yeah. Here's the plug. You can see it's very narrow. There are 2 pin chambers per side on 3 sides. This is a detent, and I think the ball bearing that was in there, which seemed captive at the time, has gone AWOL. There's also a very strange little circlip looking thing here. And I don't know if this is meant as drill protection, and if it is, I don't know what it's protecting because there's no there are no pins there. Maybe it's protecting the cam a little bit. But, or it's possible that it extends up somewhere in here. One interesting thing I did find is I could have actually turned this 360 degrees before it relocked. The pin chambers are offset. I want you to look at this distance here between the front pin chamber and that ring. Okay, if I rotate it, you'll notice it gets smaller. So it's the smallest there, it's a little bit bigger there, a little bit bigger there. About 0.010 of an inch or so. And so that means that it will not, it's enough that it will not lock in the wrong position, unlike say an ace lock, which will lock every eighth of a turn. Okay, here's the back of the cylinder, or the plug rather. There are 2 threaded holes with the screws that retain the cam, and then there are 2 blind holes where these little studs in the cam engage. And the cam appears to be hard. Well, it's definitely steel. It appears to be hardened. Yeah, definitely steel. So that itself may provide drill protection because it's right there. It's going to protect the shear line, assuming that's on the outside of the door. So there's that. Then again, this part is on that. I don't have any idea what that's for. Anyhow, so there's that. Let's go back to the pins because I think that's where the money is here. Focus. Okay. So the point I want to make here is that, and part of what my difficulty is going to be if I try to reassemble this. These things are absolutely tiny. These are the key pins that go in there. Just to give you reference, this is a sort of normal key pin from a American, or just any old mortise lock or whatever. I don't know what it was from, but like from my lab set. Okay, I'm not going to get the caliper out because these things are just too hard to handle. But these measure about, I will measure this one. The pins in this lock measure just shy of 2 millimeters in diameter. And this guy, this sort of normal pin, measures 3 millimeters-ish, just shy of 3 millimeters. Or, for those of us in America, 11 thousandths, 117. 117 thousandths, whereas these are closer to 80 thousandths. So quite a lot smaller, which is expected, given that everything about this lock is tinier. So even though there's 2 pins per side, it is a 6-pin lock. It was frankly not that hard to pick once I figured out sort of the secrets of it, the feel for it. And I don't know if you really would want to be carrying this monster around in your pocket. I mean, they come with these little like condoms on them. I guess that's either to protect your pocket or protect the key from something, but you know, kind of a neat little lock. I would not think these are cheaper to make than a regular pin tumbler lock, or the kind we're used to, given the smaller size and everything, and the tolerances in this are really quite good. You hardly feel things set. So anyway, hopefully I'll get this back together, and if I do, maybe I'll have some tips for reassembling it. But there you go. So a Cruciform, Yale Cruciform lock disassembled. One other thing, the inner diameter on this, on the shell is 0.56 inches. So about 60 thousandths larger than your normal plug, so normal follower. So I ended up finding this little piece of pipe in the garage, which fits perfectly within a few thousandths. Yeah, if I tried this follower, I would have made a gigantic mess. So anyhow. All right, thanks for watching. Hope this was fun. I've never seen the inside of one of these, so I'm pleased. I have to put one of the little East German guys back in here because I don't know if I'm going to get this back together or not. But at any rate, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Have fun, and as always, please keep it legal. Cheers.